Alright. That's the intro music.
Eventually, I'll have an intro song.
I'm sitting close enough.
Yeah, let's get familiar with each other. It's giving Wattpad. Obviously, we look a little different. Some of us more than others. And I hope we sound a little better for everyone with our new mics. I've always wanted to do like a podcast style, and I've always been like, oh, maybe I should like get more like viewers or like more subscribers before I do it. But then I thought, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I hope you guys like hearing me talk, or at least like looking at us. But yeah, I thought Sherbie Struggles would be a fun podcast title for all my ranting bullshit.
You do be struggling.
I do be struggling. I'm struggling a lot right now. I didn't make an actual video going like Sherbie Struggles. It's me talking about my mental health. And then I'm like, I could make this a little more fun. It could be a little more upbeat about me not wanting to kill myself all the time. Please don't demonetize me when I eventually get monetization for that. There's a lot going on for me. As I mentioned in the dating apps videos, I'm single. The first time in 7 years.
Wow.
I'm so zooming in on your face again. Wow. I'm about to finish school. This will be my last semester this fall, and then I'm moving to my home state again after 4 years of not living here. So I'm house hunting and trying to get prepared for that level of holy shit, I'm moving home. Like, I know that's like, for you guys, for context here, we've talked for God how many years now about like the possibility of me moving home.
Oh yeah, I told her all the time. I'm like, you just need to move home. And you just need to come back home.
You need to move home. It'll be great. You'll move home. It'll be great.
It'll be
us.
fantastic.
And she manifested that. I'm not going to explain how or what circumstances. Yeah, I'm not going to explain the circumstances of why. Like, you know, it was very sudden. The idea of the fact that I get to move home. It's not just I'm finishing school. There's things going on inside my relationship and inside my life that to the point where it's like I'm financially stable enough to also move home.
Absolutely.
That's the more, oh my God.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like it's actually no longer just a idea of me eventually moving home. Because I always made the joke to you, like, I'll do really good on YouTube. Well, I'll move back home.
Yep.
And obviously, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Or if you're here again, welcome back. I do appreciate all my fans. Not even 100 of you now.
Hey, man.
We're getting there, though. You know what? For as little time I've been doing this, it's a good amount. I had to keep reminding myself of that you can't rush. You can't rush success.
Right.
I had a point. My point went out of my brain. But it's very jarring now to be suddenly
moving home after 4 years.
Yeah, it's like it felt like for a little bit there, in a way, my life was on pause, and then suddenly I decided to start doing YouTube, and I started making content, and then suddenly everything's boom, 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 falling in place.
Right.
Which feels very sudden. Where this one thing it feels like it's the start of something much bigger. And I'm really struggling with that mentally to try to like not panic about it. And then the idea of moving home single. That is
crazy bonkers.
For context here, I'm not doing the stereotypical goth girl look today. Because I'm not doing the black lipstick makes you a goth girl. I'm not doing that because the black lipstick I have, it like sheds. Sheds when I speak. And we're talking a lot for this video. And then obviously the video that's eventually coming out. Because you're probably thinking, why the fuck do they look like Chuckle Sandwich right now?
For context to our viewers, if we do the podcast version of this.
Yeah, it'll look a lot like this on it.
No, I'm saying like podcasts are normally audio too.
Oh, yeah.
So for context.
Eventually if this gets put on like Spotify or something else, we are looking like Ted-nificent and Jay Schlatt here.
Milkman Ted Nivison specifically.
Yeah.
And
the same hat. I can't believe I found this hat
I
for
know.
$20.
She literally pulled that out, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
It's got a big ass head because this came in one size only. And now I'm gonna do my hair. Like, oh, I gotta fix my hair. Yeah, and it's a very fun video we're doing for that. So stay tuned if you're a fan of them. I hope we do it justice. And so usually I'm much more like I got the black lipstick, or I like to do a red, but for this, since I'm talking so much, I don't want to I'm already touching my hair too much. I don't want to be like fucking with my body. And I know if my lipstick was shedding, I would see in the video, like this video specifically, and I would just erase the whole thing.
Yeah.
It would be a nightmare for me because I'm so, as some of you can tell, very conscious of how I look, especially on YouTube and everything.
You look fantastic, let me tell you. Anyway. Are you meaning for your shirt to be all...
I was thinking, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Should I do more?
It was kind of like leaning to one side, so I didn't know if you wanted it. Is that my cat?
I think that was Caesar. Or
anyway.
It's the storm outside.
Anyway. So you can be expecting more content, like one-on-one content, or, us content.
Yeah.
Since she's moving home, there will be more us content. I know it's been a little lackluster lately. She has been home for 3 months, but given our schedules, my schedule.
Yeah. Well, it's not just your schedule. I have been very busy. Schedule. I heard that and I was like, that's not
schedule.
I do have some family things going on. Why I'm home for the summer so much, so I've been trying to deal with that. For context, Mom, if you get mad at me for saying this, you're just gonna have to get mad at me.
Sorry, Missy.
My grandmother is mentally handicapped. She has I'm trying to think of the right word.
Mentality,
yeah, of like a 6-year-old. And
dementia?
No.
Oh.
She was pulled at a young age. She was pulled out of school to take care of the other siblings.
Okay. So it's just like a learning decline.
Yeah.
Okay.
She never got past like kindergarten.
Okay.
She can't take care of herself, but she doesn't know how to drive. If she buys stuff, she doesn't know the concept of you only have so much money. She's government aid completely.
Yeah.
But my stepfather is not doing so well health-wise as well, and it's not bad yet. He actually looks a lot better now since he started dialysis, but I've been trying to help out my grandma more this summer and spend time with my mom and him, because good news is he would get a transplant, but you don't, as a lot of you probably know out there, you don't always get that option.
Right.
And right now, like I said, he's doing great and it's amazing, but there's going to be a point where it's no longer the case, and that's more jarring,
right,
to think about.
Absolutely.
Because it's not like my stepdad's only been around for like a couple years of my life. He came into the picture when I was like 9-ish. So, and I'm 24 now, so that's over half my life now.
Right.
So I do see him as much as like a father figure.
He stepped into that role.
Yeah, and he's great. I love my actual dad, my actual adopted father. My bio dad's a piece of shit runoff. I have 3 dads like Mamma Mia, guys. Stay tuned for that story time, maybe. My mom's going like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Can I point something out? As serious as these topics are, we aren't dressed for this.
No, we're not. I'm talking about...
You just got this big ass milkman hat on, and you're like, yeah, my dad's not doing that great.
I got the whole milk truck down here as well. Oh, and I'm like, yeah, my stepdad might die. Stay tuned for our Ted-nificent and Jay Schlatt video we do. If you saw the TikTok already, yeah.
Yeah, go.
Me also being like, Mamma Mia.
She's on TikTok. She's on Twitter. She's on Instagram.
I'm barely on Twitter.
Hey, she's still on there.
I'm in a swimsuit.
Check out the socials.
I'm in a swimsuit on Twitter. That's enough.
Support us by checking out the socials.
I have 3 dads. Please like and subscribe. Oh God.
No.
But yeah, that is hard to come with the terms of grief and maybe possible death. I'm gonna cry. And it's you gotta and honestly in my family this might crack David up is the funniest shit on top of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Her stepdad?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a ball. I love her stepdad. He's pretty great.
Yeah, it's like just trauma dumping and Sherbie struggles, and they're like, "Why are they making jokes?"
It's Sherbie struggles.
Like I
featuring
said,
Fajiggles. We just like do funny, goofy things.
Silly, quirky white women. I almost said guys. I mean, yeah, I
think I'm more boyish than you are right now. You guys like my.
Men can have titties too, Fajiggles.
Hey,
it's 2024.
Not what I was saying, but all right.
Get canceled. So yeah, that's a definite. It's very. This summer has been a lot to like. I want to make videos. I want to do good content, but I'm also, struggling with trying to also. I don't want to make just content. I've said this before. I want it to be actually good quality. If I want to make just content, I'd probably react to TikTok videos and then call it a day if that would do well. And eventually, if that does well, I would fucking do it. But for now, I don't really have to worry about it too much.
Right.
So yeah, and I've been definitely struggling. I thought about this summer trying to date. Because as I was leading into that topic, I'm usually the big titty goth girlfriend. I said the title. She said the title.
She said the title.
Oh my god. And that's been a struggle because men don't actually want me. They want that character of. They want the character of. Oh my god, you've never heard of My Chemical Romance before? Let me show you.
They want the look, not the culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could say culture.
I just didn't know if that was correct or not. Like
And honestly, I don't like using the term goth sometimes for me because I don't feel like I'm just goth. If that makes sense. Like you said in a different video, too goth for normal people, not enough goth for like the goth community.
People, yeah. So almost like an alternative.
I'm very alternative. I have been for years. Some days I'll post photos of me in my Hollywood Undead shirt in high school with my very twig-like arms and everything. Where I'm just in that big t-shirt with no makeup, my hair's not done. I had the emo bangs at one point too. I don't know if you remember when I got that. Like,
you remember when I had the emo bangs?
Oh my god, what a time to be alive! I got
the whole scene haircut with the what color was it? Rose gold. Like,
oh my god, it looked great though.
After the she like styled it super funky. Like my hairstylist had no idea what an emo haircut looked like, so she like styled it all like fancy. And after I let it fall and stuff, it looked fine. But
oh no, I had the one alternative girl at like the old hair place before I changed names. And she was like in like piercings, and I'm talking like blue hair. I was like, I kind of want like bangs, and she was like, just bangs. I'm like, well, it's like I'm like
feathered.
Yeah, I was like my chem bangs, and she was she's like, say less, and gave me this whole look, and it was great. It was amazing. She did. I didn't tell my mom I was getting it done though, so my mom walks in. My mom walks in. She's like, "Oh, that's more than just a trim, sweetie." And then we did a photo shoot outside in front of the tree in my front yard.
I do remember that. And
I look like 12 in it.
The amount of times that your mother has just photographed you, just
oh my god,
professionally, like
my mom's so talented. I love her.
I love it.
My dad has like when he took his photography class in college, my parents had to go back to school because our local plant in town closed when we were kids. So it's very common in our town for people. It's like parents have gone back to school here. My dad took a photography class, and like in the style of senior photos, I'm like 9 in these photos. They're on my mother's Facebook, and
I love it.
They're so cute now. But at the time, I remember going like, I'm such a grown up.
Is that the one where your mom's flipping off the camera?
No,
with the camera in her hand. That is such an iconic photo.
My mom is iconic.
I love that photo.
We love Missy in this house.
It's literally just.
My mom is so funny. I wish she didn't have to work so much, but that's another struggle. And we're not going to get into that today. We're talking about girlfriend issues. Like I have a stack of papers.
Dating and girlfriends and crazy.
Oh god, yeah. And like when I did the dating app one, I was genuinely thinking maybe I should like try dating again, but this is the issue when it comes to me and my struggles. I have a crush right now, and it. I will cut you.
I wasn't doing anything. I was just going, ooh.
Fajiggles obviously know whose it is. If you haven't seen Fajiggles surprises Sherbie with a gift.
Go check that video out. I don't know if you can put that like
I can link it.
Yeah, I was gonna
link
say,
it right now. I'll figure out how to actually do it.
Wow.
But watch it after this one. Don't watch it now.
Fajiggles, what is it?
Surprises Sherbie with a gift. It's like a podcast style video.
Yes.
It's not very well made, but it is funny me trying to unbox this gift. I almost wanted to like edit it down to just that because I think that'd be really funny. Only, but
that's a little hint to what we got going on here.
I hate you. And you know what the worst part is? I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of the gift now either because A, you got it for me, so it has like sentimental value. B, I have a fat crush on him, like fat, and I don't like that, especially because it's been years. It's been almost a decade since I've had a crush on someone, and I'm getting that like, oh my god feeling where I'm like, maybe
it's such a real like feeling too. Like I mean,
it's so real. And the worst part is I am delusional enough to think I have a chance.
Oh, quit.
Fajiggles is like, we're gonna make this happen.
Absolutely.
Which is so funny because I remember like being like, I have to tell you something, and you were like, oh, and I'm like, well, I started watching this YouTuber. You're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, I have a crush on him. And you're like, oh, who is it? And I told you, and you're like, how do you even know who he is?
He was very niche when I first found him. So when she told me who it was, I was like, are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
This is quite far from your normal type. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, to add context, my wonderful partner for 7 years, we love Danny. Danny says it's okay to actually name him now. In our high school drama video, link popping up probably.
Wow.
He's Python in that, but he's like, you guys don't need to give me a fake name. Just use my name.
We love Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call him Danny. I refuse.
Just don't give out full names, is what he said.
No, absolutely not. Not the full government name.
My full government name here, as I'm in the government.
Yeah.
But he is going through some self-discoveries with his sexuality and other things going on, and him wanting to also move, and all these other, things that are pivoting right around this time. Mm-hmm. And I love him. Don't get me wrong when I say this. I love him. He's never done something where it's to the point like dump him basically. You know what I mean? No. Yeah. It's we have grown as people too far apart, and we are still best friends. He is still, if I had to pick a roommate other than you, obviously, because we have lived together before. When I say this, he's the perfect roommate. To me.
Absolutely.
We get along so well.
Yeah.
But so that was my last crush was him at 16, and as I say, discover figure out his sexuality. He's not a very masculine man.
He has his moments.
But he's much more.
He's a girl's girl.
He is a girl's girl, which we love. He loves girl. He literally gets upset when he can't be at like girl events we do.
The other night, she had him on the phone. We were just all talking, and he got mad because we were like, "Okay, we're gonna go," but he wanted to hang out. He wanted to talk to us.
I think I meant like, "Oh, it's time for our girly time." And he was like, "Eh."
Yeah, he wanted to be a part of it so bad, and we're like, "Okay, like whatever,"
He loves like charcuterie nights when we used to do those. He loved those. Going out to the bars with us, stopping you from going after a grown man.
Okay, listen. Mans was talking shit.
No, it's great. It's the fact that he's so connected in just our lives.
Me and Daniel are like besties. I was just telling her he's coming to visit for
the state fair.
Our local state fair. And I was just telling her, I'm like, I'm so excited to show him the pumpkins I'm growing because he has such a green thumb. He loves plants. And I'm like, just genuinely, I'm like, I'm so excited to show him these pumpkins that I've grown. He's excited. Like,
it's so nice.
Yeah, it's you couldn't have found someone like perfect enough to have in your life. Like, regardless of how your situation is, you guys are still just so like knit together regardless.
For the things we both have very similar childhoods.
Yes.
For abuse and issues with parents and things going on, we needed each other at that adolescent age. I definitely feel that.
Absolutely.
Because it sounds crazy, but it was like, because I told you even then, and Daniel felt the same way. It was when I first saw him when he came to our school, it was someone I had to talk to. It was someone I had to get to know. And obviously it worked out. 7 years, and
granted, this motherfucker's 6'8".
He was 6'6" at the time.
6'6" at the time, walking through the hallways, towering above everybody. It wasn't hard not to notice him.
In all black.
In all black. Little emo, like
with a quarter shave haircut.
Yes.
Like down and with like down
yes, he was very unique looking compared to, and he was the new kid.
Yeah.
He came like halfway through the school year.
It was our new semester, yeah.
That's what it was. He came like halfway through the school year. So obviously, like, it was like, oh, who's the new kid? And you were just like, that's mine.
Yeah. I think I literally did do that to a couple girls.
One thing about Sherbie is when she sets her mind to something, she does. She goes.
I mean, we're here now.
Yeah, she is determined. Like, her mind is just like, oh, gotta have it. Gonna go get it.
In my mind, and that's the thing with this. Back to the crush. That's the issue I'm having now, because my brain is like, oh, you want this?
Yeah.
You haven't wanted something like this in a while. It's like that, like a TikTok audio where it's like, I can't even do it. Yeah, which is literally my brain going like, no, we should mourn, we should weigh in. My brain's like, it's fucking clothes off. And I'm like, we literally physically can't do that. Let's chill down there, please. And my brain's just snarling. Which is it's very, because even like the feelings I had for Danny back then, 7 years ago, it was not like that. It was very like more cutesy, I guess, granted being 16. So that's a very weird jump for my brain to suddenly be like, oh, this is like, girl, yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
My brain's like, we're back.
We're fucking back, bitches.
And I thought, I'm like, maybe I'll have a hoe phase. Maybe I'll do like,
oh yeah,
like a little like, somebody gonna match my freak.
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nuts?
You looking like that singing this right now is so funny to me.
If I could do the New York accent, I would, but I can't. I literally just don't know how to articulate it. You're gonna offend somebody. Hey,
what a bitch!
I have such a high voice; it just doesn't sound right.
Oh my god, I think I have such a deep voice, and I hear these videos, and it's like,
yeah, and then mine's way deeper than I actually. But I got a bunch of
stop.
Sorry. Anyway,
so that's very new. It's very, because I have that like issue where it's like I'm starting to talk to guys, but then it doesn't feel fair to them because I have a crush on someone else,
right?
Even if I'm not like able to pursue it quite yet. Like we said, I set my mind to something. I'm
boom, boom, boom. Get it.
I mean, look at everything going on. I started doing YouTube, and I was like, I'm gonna move home. We're gonna do content together, and it's already falling into place. Granted, Fajiggles here is a witch. I think I have like, because this sounds very weird when I say this, I think I have like witchy things when it comes to music. I don't know if you've noticed that. Like, I relate to music, and then that like I'm like planting the seeds. She literally is
I can manifest shit.
Oh,
like, I know that
God.
probably people are gonna be like, you're no, I can literally fucking like, and I'm like, I fully believe this. Like, I can genuinely manifest things.
Cringy whores.
I can genuinely
Who said that?
manifest things into existence. Not like a oh, there's an apple. Fucking no. But like eventually things just kind of like fall into
place.
manifest
me being able to come home way sooner. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, because how did that conversation go before that even fucking happened? I literally was drunk at the bar. And I was crying to her. I'm like, I want you to come home. I'm gonna make it so you come home, blah 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 blah. And then not even a week fucking later, you walk into my house and
I have to move home.
She's like, I have to move home, and I was a little more excited than I probably should have been.
Oh, because your relationship's over? Oh, Oh no! Flipping the furniture catalog, like, oh no!
You like this one?
Oh no! So you're telling me the cutout I bought you is gonna be in your house?
Oh no!
Oh no! Would you like the real thing?
I don't know. Maybe that's just, like the world just being weird, but I just genuinely think like
no, it's in your whole life you've done that. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
That's why I literally, when I'm like, Fajiggles, I want something, I come to you. I'm literally like, I need this. Please.
Yeah.
And you're like, say less.
Say less.
Fajiggles just wants to see me happy.
I do.
I think, and that was the worst part when it came to Danny, is when I was talking to like you guys about it. It genuinely wasn't just like I'm sad. It was a community. I know that sounds weird, but a community being sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had all our friends in common. Everyone going like, "Oh my god, this is the end of an era, basically."
Right.
It's
an Eras tour. Sorry. Anyway.
You feel proud of that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Good. Like, I don't want to be this person. It was like everyone, even like I want to say high school when we were together for a few years. Everyone's like, "Oh, they're going to like, they're that high school sweetheart couple."
That couple.
Yeah, and we were, and then, and I had
How long? 7 years.
7 years.
That's a pretty good run.
That is longer than most people, to be real, before they even get married.
Right.
And
at least even after 7 years, you guys were still able to decide like, hey, this isn't what it is.
Yeah, there was
supposed to be,
and like to respect Danny's privacy on things. It's very we had issues before that, but then to me, it's like I don't want ever him to feel like he has to be stuck.
Right.
In a situation with me. I don't want that to ever happen to him. Even if he is like legally stuck, I don't want him to be emotionally stuck with me.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't think that's fair to be like, but he did this, or like you guys are together. He didn't do anything wrong. Realizing who he is as a person. I'd rather him realize he's a person now than 20 years down the line. I have 2 kids on the couch with me and he's feeling like he has to lash out and like go do something scary.
Right.
And I don't mean like scary as in like abusive. I mean scary as in hiding behind my back, being dishonest, putting himself in situations that are not safe.
You guys were able to discuss your feelings and decide together, like, this isn't what we want, but
yeah. And he even said if it could be, he would pick me and that situation, but I can't do that is the problem.
Right.
And that's not an issue. I mean, doesn't make him upset, obviously. But I can't share. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't kind of like that Gen Z is making throuples such a bigger thing than I feel like they. If that's the situation you want to be in, that's fine. But we shouldn't just be assuming people should normalize it, because people should want to have either open relationships or want to have monogamy. I do like monogamy. I do like having that one person who I'm at events with, I'm going to bed at night with, and I don't have to worry in a way, I guess. I like that comfort, and I did like that comfort with him, but I don't want him to be miserable just so I'm comfortable. Right. Damn, that slapped. Damn, I'm sorry. That was...
Wipe up them crumbs.
Yeah, I ate with that. Sorry.
We got a little serious there.
Well, it's Sherbie struggle.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just playing.
We're not the only serious pod style.
I wouldn't even consider us to be like serious,
no.
But like we do get down.
My partner's gay.
Oh
no! Will you still go shopping with me? Yeah, but you're not spending my money anymore.
God damn it!
Come on!
He took the credit cards.
What a fucking bitch! So yeah, now that it's very like trying to date now.
Do you think? Sorry, going a little off topic.
No, you're fine.
Do you think he'd ever come on a podcast with us?
I think after the current situation, like his job wise,
that's fine. I'm just curious because I feel like it would be a fucking blast to have him on one,
especially because I will add to this. I'm autistic. Danny is also autistic.
I'm not.
Isn't she lucky, folks?
I'm a lot of other things,
but we're 2 different ends of autism. He's very oh god, I'm not gonna speak because I'm so like
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand his social situation. Drunk him? An extroverted, like, blast in a glass.
Oh my
and he
god.
takes like one drink and he's like, and I get that feeling because it's the same way for me. You feel like a person with your autism when
Me and Daniel are absolutely unstoppable when we're drunk together.
Oh my god, and it makes me so happy, to be honest. I love it.
We're climbing up on tables and like trying to mess with people. He chased me out. Okay, to give context on that earlier comment.
Yeah.
There was a gentleman in the bar, basically saying really mean things about me.
Oh my god, insane.
Yeah, he's way older than me too. He's at least in his 50s.
To add more context, she dated his son in high school.
I dated his son in high school, and he just started saying real mean things about me. And Sherbie came over, and she was like, hey, like, this dude's, like, talking mad shit, and me being drunk. I get a little feisty. So I stand up, and you and Daniel look at me, and you're like, oh, fuck. And I book it to where this dude is sitting, and he sees me coming, and he books it out the back door, and I'm going after him. And little do I know, Daniel's following right behind my
6'8".
Yeah.
In
so
combat
that's probably
boots.
why he was running, to be honest. And I bust out in the parking lot, and this dude's already taken off in his car, and I'm like, fuck you, you know, like, just drunk.
You
and
literally
Daniel's
said,
just like,
you literally said, get the fuck back here.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, and I'm like kind of babysitting a little bit at this point, going like, oh my, like to almost be fair, sober, going like.
I was gonna say, to be fair, it was a while since me and Daniel had like actually been out.
No, and that's yeah.
But like he comes busting out after me, and he's just laughing. He's laughing at me because he's like, I thought I was gonna have to pull your ass off, but, you know.
And like we said, 6'8", like, and he's like
tall as fuck.
I mean, he's kind of in high school. He was very skinny. Now he's kind of
built. His profession. I mean, he's put some muscle on. And
he's a fucking scary dude. Not like oh my god, I'm gonna like terrify of him in public.
Oh, I'm not scared of Daniel, but like if he were to get like
scary,
like if he had to get aggressive for any reason at all, that would be not great. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, and I've had to see him do that, so that's where it gets very like. Yeah. It is like it can be scary, and he doesn't like to have to do that. That's the worst part. He's such a he's a fucking
literally
bear, my
bro.
gentle giant.
I was gonna say he is. He genuinely is.
We have so many cute nicknames for him: Gentle Giant, Captain Planet, because he loves the Earth so much.
Oh man, he's
such a sweetie.
He loves the Earth. He loves animals, especially too.
Oh my god, he would. Oh, he hates people though.
Absolutely not. I'm surprised he actually talks to me.
That's sadly that is my type in guys. Yeah. I like these weird little guys.
Recluse.
Yeah, tall, brown-eyed guys who are just not. They don't like people at all. They're very like, I don't want to leave the fucking house. And I'm like, okay, baby, bye. I'm gonna go run grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And bring home takeout, or like that's my type. I like that idea of like someone's in the same spot when I get home. Perfect. You don't want to go hang out with my friends? You don't have to. You want me? I feel
like you're confessing your love to me right now. The way you're looking at me, like.
Unless. It's literally getting Wattpad right now.
Yeah. It's literally giving Wattpad right now.
Especially a stress like this. It's very fanfiction. I have to keep reminding
Why does everybody get to cosplay as anime characters and stuff like that? But when we cosplay as YouTubers, it's weird all of a sudden.
We're making it weird.
You're the one bringing up Wattpad.
Anyways. Yeah, I like that. I was gonna say something very inappropriate sexually, so that's why I was stopping to laugh when you said that. Don't look at me like that. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. That's my type. It's like it's very smart, very introverted, and built like tall. And you know what? And I say this with my last relationship, like we said, he's not very like bigger dude. I can do like a little bit of
meat on his bones.
Yeah, and I don't mean like in a muscle way. I've liked before this 7-year relationship, I've liked from the whole spectrum. As you know, you've seen it. It was short, skinny, chubby, fat, short and fat, tall and skinny, and it was the whole rainbow. Because it was, to me, it was like, especially because I don't want to sound like Jessica Rabbit here when I say this. He makes me laugh. That's enough for me, honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
I want someone who I can sit and laugh with in my house for hours. And maybe, you know, he can just...
Sorry, but there's probably so much, like, feedback.
Okay. Are we good now?
Yep.
I don't know.
You're good. I'm sorry.
Me editing is gonna be like, ah!
It's good.
Yeah, that's, you know, someone who just, like, sit on the counter while I'm cooking. I like that too. You know, I'm not very, like, you know, like, oh, he has to be, I want a guy in finance. Blue eyes, just fun. And you don't know that audio?
I do know that audio, that's why I'm laughing.
I'm not that, like, when it, like, comes to that, I'm more like, he's funny. He's not cheating on me.
Maybe a little more kept to
brown
himself.
eyes. I do, like, I do notice I go after brown eyes very easily. Maybe it's because I see blue every fucking day in the mirror. I'm kind of bored of them. And then I look at very dark brown eyes and I'm like, hi.
I thought you were going to say maybe because I see blue every day and then just stop because you were talking about me.
Oh. I mean, that's another good one. Like, a lot of, like, people I know have blue eyes. Both my parents have, like, blue. I think my dad technically has hazel, but, you know, blue, like, lighter eyes.
Right.
And I, like, very...
It's different. It's different. I mean, like, brown eyes aren't, like, a foreign thing by any means. But,
oh, no. They're, like, the most common eye color.
But it's... When you don't see it every day, it definitely, like...
It's something I do want to see every day.
Right. Right.
And I like that.
And I like looking at a cup of coffee.
No, a cup of coffee, a shit stain.
I was trying to be cute about it, but alright.
Oh, no, I had to ruin every moment.
I need a hair tie or something, dude. My hair's pissing me off.
You want my hat? Knee deep in the passenger seat. Is it casual now? You not know that one?
Yeah, I do know that one. I was adjusting my mic again.
Would it look weird if I...
Yes. You look like the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
She knows the Muffin Man.
Your hair is just like...
I know, I hate...
Do you want your brush?
Maybe?
Gotta do everything in this relationship.
Which is funny, because as dressed as these two, usually you're the more whiny one in the videos, I've noticed. Fucking crybaby bitch.
It's intermission dance time.
Audio listeners love you to death.
Sorry, I was silently dancing.
Fajiggles was breaking it down.
I was busting it down sexual style.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Let me break it down for you, Mark. I quote that every single fucking day for no reason.
Well, at least you quote that instead of me going like, whatever, it's Saturday and I'm not in school. From South Park. Like, or, women are funny cat.
Huh?
Women are funny cat.
Women are funny cat.
I would like be in my mom's house and I'll like make a joke and David like laughs at it. My mom does it and I'm looking at me like, women are funny cat. She's like, shut the fuck up. Sherbie K, shut the fuck up. It's like, sorry, mommy, God, fuck.
I hope I'm still in view.
You vaping? Is that what you're doing in your sleeve?
No.
Is it really?
No.
First the pillow pet. Now it's just your sleeve.
I don't know if it's allowed on camera.
I don't know.
That's why I'm like tee tips fedora. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up. Hated that. Yikes. But yeah, and I noticed like when I was like the couple guys I was talking to, back to the whole Sherbie struggles at dating. Mm-hmm. I'm a bi man magnet, apparently.
Yep.
This guy I was talking to, he's like, is it gay that I've had some guy eat my ass in the club bathroom? I'm like, I'm not an expert, but that seems a little fucking gay, bro.
It's a little fruity if you ask me. Are you
it's like, why are you asking me? Would we? So like, yeah, I'm like, I would consider that at least gay or bi tendencies. What I told him, he's like, well, maybe I do swing that way. I'm like, and then he's like, would you be willing to eat my ass?
Oh boy.
No.
No.
You got a bidet at home? No. Even then, no.
No.
You got mouthwash and a hot shower for me during it? No.
No.
That's like marriage. Before I tried that shit. That's like
for real.
Like, yeah, I need a little more commitment here than us just texting each other on Snapchat, bro.
That's just so, how do you have to be so blunt to just be like, will you eat my ass?
And after that, and I'll add context here, because I keep forgetting to look in the camera as I'm just like looking at you, which is I feel like most podcasts.
Yeah,
so it's
I'm yeah. I'm used to going back and forth, so
hello. I'm not a prude, I will add. You're with someone for 7 years who's bi, you do some things you're not always 100% used to or comfortable with. But I was with that person for damn near a fucking decade. Not talking for 2 weeks. Off and on, might I add, not 2 weeks straight. It was like a week on, and then like a couple weeks went by, and then it was another week. And it's like, yeah, dude, no, that's wild behavior. And then it's like, I'm sorry, like to me, it's like because of Sherbie struggles with being a big titty goth girlfriend. I don't like this box that goth girls are sluts or promiscuous or pegging. I don't like that automatic. I just like the aesthetic.
It doesn't really help that there is a weird like following. I don't want to say
fetish.
Weird. I shouldn't. I was gonna say I shouldn't say weird. I don't judge anybody for what they do. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But like, there's like some goth communities that do capitalize on that, and that's okay. Like whatever. But
get your bag, sis.
It unfortunately kind of goes on to the rest of the community too, and puts a really not bad, but like that image solely on the whole community.
I should have the option to get to know a person before immediately asking to see my tits whipped out.
That's just the fucking generation anymore, though, too. I mean,
and you know what? Maybe for the right guy, I would, but I'm not a teenager anymore with self-esteem issues, so it's kind of. I would expect you to at least treat me with some respect before I do that.
Right. She's so funny sometimes when she replies to these guys.
Oh my god!
If they really start to get on her nerves, she'll just send like she'll just send the most unamused like photos to him, like
do better. It's my favorite thing to tell them.
Yeah, do better.
I did that recently too.
You know who you are.
Yeah, I was actually gonna bring that up. My ex still flirts with me. He's more how do I put this nicely? I've noticed.
Don't put it nicely.
Yeah. So I won't put it nicely then, because Fajiggles asked me not to. He's a dick.
Yes.
He says it himself. He's an asshole. He's done a lot of shitty things to me. He's done shitty stuff to you, our friends, and he'll get a hold of me now and then. And he was like, I sent him a photo because he said something really fucking stupid to me, and I sent him a photo of like me rolling my eyes at it. He was like, "Oh, that's not the way I want to make your eyes roll back." I was like, "Do better then.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better."
And he started going like, "Well, it's so hard because of blah 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 this and blah 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 that." I was like, "That sucks."
Figure it out.
And he's like, "Don't be an asshole about it." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you think you're getting out of this? Not shit. I'm Princess fucking Sherbie now."
Wild.
I'm hot now.
You've always been hot.
You tried to take advantage of me when I was barely 16 with no sexual history. I'm not that girl anymore. Do fucking better as a person.
Period.
Maybe if he wasn't like kind of a shit person, I could be like, oh, that's like a little more sweet. But when you're a shit person on top of it, that's like 2 strikes.
Yeah. And
I don't play by baseball rules. I play by my rules. And it's like 2 is enough for just to wave a red flag around for me. My arm moved a lot when I did that. I did not like it. So yeah, and then I was like being nice to him, going like, listen, I'm not comfortable with this anymore. Like, I'm kind of over it, and I have a crush on someone, and I'm not trying to focus on that, but it's like for me right now, I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna enjoy me being on my own again. Maybe me having my little daydreams and my very nice dreams in my sleep. Bomb pop.
Bomb pop.
Mom pop. To add context.
I don't know if we want to add context.
Oh, I do. It's a great dream.
I think they can probably put together the context. I don't know if we want to.
I'm gonna get question. What the fuck does bomb pop mean?
I don't know if we want to push that topic any further, just due to the fact that I don't know if that's gonna get the video taken down.
Fair. And so I was like talking about it, and he was like, "You're being fucking stupid." Point blank, you're being fucking stupid.
This man infuriates me.
And of course he'll deny this and be like, "You're fucking lying," all that shit again. And it's like, whatever. And I don't want to be this person about it. I'm being fucking stupid. I'm being fucking stupid. You're trying to talk and flirt with someone who you have not been with in over 7 years, as you're married. You're married. And he can text me and blow up my phone after this. I don't give a shit. Which is another Sherbie struggles. Because no matter what, I can't escape that. I don't fucking care. Yeah. I don't. Let me enjoy something. Like, you literally have snapped at people about it when I talk about it, because they're like, they'll make comments going like, "Oh, but he has said this, or he's done this, blah, 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 blah. He's a shit person." And you're like, let her fucking have something right now, please. Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? It's a crush, she gets over it. If it's not, great. We'll see you at the wedding.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's extreme, but yeah. But it's to that point where it's like one of two ways. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's a third, you know, it does happen, but then we break up later on, but that's getting complicated then.
Yeah, you're just planning something out. You don't even know if it...
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Oh my God, and I struggle with that so badly where I try to plan every second of my life, and it's a big struggle for me with my autism and anxiety.
I used to do that a lot in my younger age.
As we're 24 and 23.
I know that sounds dumb, but like back in like middle school and stuff like that, I used to like plan things out like way extensive, and it actually like fucked me up a lot. Like,
it's hard to try to get out of that.
And when I finally stopped doing it, I realized things just were so much easier, and it was easier to achieve things without having to like have a set like agenda, basically. Yes. You know, yeah. I mean. Like just
I get it, and I wish I didn't do it. I really do wish I didn't do it.
I know once you're kind of like stuck doing it, you know, like for as long as you have.
I've gotten better about it. I'm not planning every single day again. I've noticed that when I was home, I was trying to plan like every day to exact T instead of just enjoying my days here.
You was sleeping till 2:00 in the afternoon today.
That's embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing. Jesus Christ.
I was having
You are allowed to. You are an adult. If I could do that, I would.
I had a very nice dream again.
Well, there you go.
Pop. Pookie. Pookie.
What was the other nickname we gave him? Remember, we changed it in another video. What was that?
I don't know if we had a nickname for him yet in the unboxing video.
No. It was just a recent video. What was the last video we did?
Shithead? Bastard?
No. What was the last video we just did?
The last video we did? Now it would be the dating app video, I believe.
I swear to God. We had a whole nother nickname for Pookie, but I can't remember what it was.
Comment down below if you find it.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember if it was even in the video or if it was like just in conversation.
It could be conversation. I've been calling him Bomb Pop.
Maybe that's what it is.
Might be.
That's probably what it is, Bomb Pop.
I've just been looking and go Bomb Pop when he's on screen. Or getting a Bomb Pop out of the freezer, which used to be much bigger. I am pissed off of my bomb.
Why are foods becoming so condensed? I mean, like, I get
shrinkflation,
I guess, but don't like that.
No, because when I like open that up after that dream, I'm like, this is not to scale.
This is not to scale.
I was looking at it and going like,
oh God.
But yeah, I have a lot of anxiety every day of my life.
So sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you, Jay Schlatt. Sorry.
Let me tell you about my cat.
Please talk about Jambo. I love cats.
His cat's really cute. I like his cat.
Not cuter than mine, though, right? Wow. Fucking bitch.
That was some fucking bitch shit, bro. You were serving cunt with that. You were like,
Fucking bitch.
Oh, I was telling you how you were like a bad bitch because you
Yeah.
flippy hair thingy.
But
I can't remember what we were talking about before that.
Crushes, maybe? I don't know. I'm struggling with this I want to be single, and God, I don't know how to be single. That's, I think, I'm starting to realize right now. I don't really. I'm so used to, like, because I don't want to pump myself up here when I say this, you know.
Anyway.
Oh, different motions we did right there.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm a good girlfriend. I'm a good partner. I like to think I'm very sweet. I'm very, oh no, sweetie, are you okay?
Caring, nurturing, loving.
Like, you want cookies?
I'll bake you cookies.
Cookies and milk?
Yeah.
Milky? Mommy Milky?
Mommy Milky?
Oh, do you want a blowjob?
Okay.
I do. I have done that before. Guys have been inside. I'm like, oh, would you like me to suck your dick? And they're like, yeah, I would.
I don't know how much of that we can actually put.
Fuck you!
I'm just being honest.
I'll just censor it.
Yeah.
I'll eventually learn how to do the noise. Yeah, I'm open sexually. I'm open emotionally. I do get a little frazzle dazzled though. I will say, little like, oh my god, about things, because I work myself up and then I overthink, and I do notice when I feel like it's easy for me to come down if someone helps, but the issue is when I'm alone, I just like
that's only natural. I mean,
and then
yeah,
like a roller coaster. It's just, it has to come down at some point, and then it's hard and it's fast and it's emotional.
That's what she said.
Phrasing.
Anyway.
But yeah, like, you know, it's like you've told people, I'd like to think you think I'm a good friend.
Oh,
I haven't
absolutely.
had like people be like, no, she's a piece of shit friend. Like,
you've never had anyone?
I don't think so.
Oh no, okay, that's why I was making sure that's what you said. I thought you said someone did say that, and I'm like, who the fuck said that? Who do I need to fucking fight?
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, you are an absolutely phenomenal friend, and you've helped me a ton in my days. So.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, and so it's like a girlfriend, it's easy to transition that. I think that might be the one thing, is that some guys do notice I'm with my friends, I can be very the same way. Very like, you know, I try to help out as much as I can with you and the kids here. You know, there's been times where I'm like, I fixed your bracelet recently, and then it fucking broke again.
Okay, to be fair, for all of you that know of the evil eye, the blue beaded eye looking, you know, when that breaks, normally that means it's absorbed all the negative energy it can, and it bursts, and you really shouldn't put it back together. Well, how mine broke, I hit it against something and it broke. So I you know, not thinking about it, what'd you do? You came over while I was at work?
Yeah, because you had it broken, and then you showed me in the box.
Oh yeah, I had it in a little box.
You were so sad.
I really was. I really liked that bracelet, but like, and you know, I'm not thinking about it, but like, she fixed it for me, so I'm like, oh, cool, you know. And I wore it for a couple days, and then it broke again. So.
And I did a good. I will. Again, to pat myself on the back here, I did a really good job fixing it.
Yeah.
I put like a new chain and like shit on it.
But after it broke the second time, I'm like, yeah, it was meant.
I also was like,
meant to be broken.
I was like, I'm like, do you want me to fix it again? You're like, you can if you want. I'm like, I'm not fixing that thing again.
Yeah. After something like that breaks, normally you're not supposed to repair it.
I didn't even think about it. I was just going like, my best friend's bracelet broke.
It's okay. I appreciate it. The gesture was
no, the
nice.
second break, I'm like, that's a sign of God.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say God specifically.
It's a I was thinking metaphorically. Jesus Christ. Okay, Mom. I'm gonna go repent over here in the corner.
I'm not a religious buff, okay?
There's my mom. She's like, don't do that. She's very like, you should like be mindful of what you're saying when it comes to religions. She also did that when it's like, don't speak ill of like other religions too. Which, you know, it's probably why I'm a tolerant person, I like to think.
You're gonna be young coming out, I'm so sorry. It's like 2:00 in the morning right now.
Oh, fuck, it is. We have to do these kind of late because of our schedule, so.
You're.
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Making 2 a.m. videos with me.
Anyway.
I hope you looking like this gets clipped to hell. I might clip it.
I know you will.
I clip all our shit. I made an edit of me.
You did, and I liked it a lot, actually.
Oh my god, I love that bimbo edit I made on my TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That was so funny. Maybe I am a fucking bimbo.
You're like, I wish someone would make an edit of me. Actually, I'll just make an edit of myself.
And you know what? If you're not gonna be your own number one fan, what the fuck are you doing on here then?
Mm-hmm.
And I ate with that too.
Absolutely. No crumbs.
Just saying.
Watch your titty.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
I don't know how to end this. I don't know how long we've been going is the issue.
I don't either.
You want to look real quick for me, baby boy? Yeah. I'll say it again if you'd be nice to me.
Hour.
Oh, okay. We got a little bit. Some of this will get edited down. So yeah, basically, you know, and this is obviously Sherbie struggles. I'm going through a lot mentally, so this is going to be episode 1 is a little more heavy with jokes in between it. Eventually, this might just turn into me going like, this fucking bitch at the grocery store.
There's a lot of those stories.
I have one, actually. I could do right now. I struggle with bitches calling my Kate Spade purse tacky. And she's in Cookie Monster PJs.
Hey, don't.
In a southern Walmart.
Don't hate on Cookie Monster. With
white girl dreads.
Okay, that's, yeah, whatever. But the Cookie Monster PJs, don't hate on those. Those are
her ratty ass Cookie Monster PJs and a white
those are
beater.
A relic to the time, the 2000s kids.
I was like, this bitch. And she got mad at me because she first started because she was like, you don't want me doing all that because I was wearing my workout leotard because I just got out of the gym. Which you've like I showed you like right when it happened.
It's not like revealing. I
mean,
it's
just tight.
Yeah.
And I just got a large tits and ass. Sorry, I've been blessed on this fine day. I've been blessed with the cakes and the yams.
She's my carrot cake.
I like that nickname, honestly. It's growing on me.
I put her in my Snapchat as carrot cake like months ago.
And then I saw it like, it was actually, I think it's been like a year now, actually.
Oh, yeah. Actually, now that you say that, yeah.
I remember when I saw it like...
Because I think I sent you something super cheesy that was like, ass so fat, call it carrot cake or something like that. and
that's another thing. Like, I like cute jokes about me being a redhead. Mm-hmm. I like the cute ones. Mm-hmm. I fucking hate when guys make it like a fetish when they first talk to me. I really can't. I know you're no better.
I'm no better than a man.
But it's how does the carpet match the drapes? I mean,
see, that's just disrespectful. That's distasteful.
Or like, ooh, will you dress up as this redhead character? And it's like,
let me guess, Poison Ivy.
I've had Poison Daphne, Poison Ivy, Daphne Blake, Velma Dinkley, Jessica Rabbit, Kim Possible, which I would love to. I actually would love.
That would be
do.
fun, actually.
Yeah, a Kim Possible cosplay, and it's like
if you totally do Ron. I totally could.
That'd be so cute for Halloween.
That would be so fun.
At a point, you made me so happy. Now I'm like, oh, it's. You know, if I had a boyfriend of like even 6 months ask me that, I might be like, oh, you like that, you dirty boy? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's good. Yeah. If a relationship, like, if I'm happy in the relationship, I'll do anything for that person. You've seen it. Mm-hmm. Multiple people have seen it. I will, like...
More than you probably should sometimes, but...
Honestly. I am a ride or die bitch if I'm happy in the relationship. I'm miserable, though. I'm miserable.
Yeah.
I'm not doing shit for you anymore.
Over it.
And, that'd be one thing. I'd be like, yeah, of course. Okay. Do you want me to get, do you want, an accurate wig? Like, an accurate costume? Or are we talking, I just do the makeup and have lingerie on? Like, what are we thinking here, Pookie? What are we thinking about? You know what? Communicate with me. And then they're going to be like,
tits. I'm just kidding.
Tits out around my schlong.
Jesus Christ.
If I get myself canceled, it's no big deal.
Oh.
I'm just saying, men can talk about their dicks all they want on their podcast. I should be able to talk about
I don't
dicks.
watch enough fucking podcasts to know.
Oh my god, they're constantly talking about masturbating their cocks and fucking jacking it. And I'm like,
what podcast are you watching?
Chuckle Sandwich!
They were talking about their buttholes today.
Yeah, starfish.
Yeah,
Starfish!
They were talking about their buttholes today.
And you want to get mad at me for saying schlong. Cock and balls.
Cock and balls. The whole 9 yards.
Whole 9 inches in my ass.
Oh my god.
And I don't even like it.
Right in the pooper stooper.
Right in my pooter.
Right in my pooter.
Next to my cooter.
Oh lord.
Next to my hooters.
Oh my god. We're just going.
I can't think of one for the mouth.
What did you end with?
Hooter.
Hooter.
Hooter, cooter, and hooters. Yeah,
motherfucker. Anyway, you were talking about how guys are just like,
I am horny for red pussy.
yeah.
If you're in that group, being like, yeah,
yeah.
hot redhead near me. Give me titty.
I've got a soft spot for redheads, I'll admit it. But I'm not a fucking wild ass animal about we've known each other for fucking years, so I mean that's
you get the boyfriend treatment when it comes to that. You get the I love you as a person.
Yes.
Now, yes, you can be freaky deaky with me.
But no, I'm not just pouncing on fucking people. Oh, show me your titties, fucking. Mm-mm.
You don't even do that to me, really.
No.
You're
more on me than I am on you, and you're straighter than me.
I am showing affection to my friend, because at one point you were like, you don't hug me. Great, this was right after you had your 3rd kid now. You were like, you don't hug me anymore. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know
Who's this soft ass bitch?
I was just kind of like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Do I hug you? And then you were like, no, I don't want it.
Don't touch me.
I was like, God, fuck, I didn't even get her pregnant.
Hey, man.
Fuck.
I think our relationship is so unique. I don't know. There's probably a lot of girls that share the same type of relationship, but I don't know anyone else that.
No, not around what we know.
This bitch literally put her titties on my shoulders the other day.
I was a neck pillow.
Pop
a neck pillow.
Poo, poo, poo. I'm like, what the fuck?
And because you were like, I think you literally said my neck hurts. So I was like, oh, come lay on me.
Yeah, you were like, oh, come here, lay on me. And I leaned back, and all of a sudden it's like, boom. And I'm like,
finally!
We literally were laughing so fucking hard for 10 minutes straight. It was, oh my god.
And
dude.
you know the worst part is? That is not the first person you're not the first person I do.
No, I don't doubt that. But
genuinely, I've done that to every guy. I've been
the fact
dating.
that just happened to me after us being friends for over 20 years. I want to. I don't even.
Yeah,
know.
it's close now.
Yeah, we've known each other since diapers, bro. I mean, the fuck. Why am I now just getting this?
You didn't ask. I don't know. Usually I'm into gamer guys who are just at their desk, so I come up behind them and just do it, and they're like, oh, yeah.
I'm just this one now.
Now it might just be I get a restraining order if I did it to you right now on camera.
No, yeah.
Boo.
Submitting in a match by pizza.
Anyway. Yeah, it's dumb shit like that where I'm like, I like to think I'm a good girlfriend, and I struggle with being too nice of a girlfriend.
Too caring.
Yeah.
You do too
loyal
much.
to a fault.
Yeah.
Especially since I have a crush on a man who does not know I exist.
You don't know that?
I don't know that. You're right.
I believe in cosmic connections, personally.
Fajiggles thinks we're cosmically connected.
I do.
We are
genuinely do.
Me and him are very similar. For me, just discovering him,
I don't know
ago.
how much you want to discuss about that specifically.
Oh, I'll talk about it all fucking day. I don't even care.
I just don't know, like...
We just don't... I'm gonna be a freak. I'm relatable. You know what? Brittany Broski gets to... Somebody matched her freak. Her and Cole Sprouse got to be...
Bro, honestly. Okay, so, like, her dreams, all right? That's where I'm going with this.
Yeah. I'll cut it out, Nita. I'm the editor.
I know. So in her dreams...
You'll play this back and be like, this fucking bitch said it was fine, and then cut the whole thing out.
I don't want you to, like... think like putting it up on the internet and then like later be like, oh fuck, like he's gonna think I'm crazy or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to bring it up if that's the case.
I'll explain it a little better just in case.
Okay, well, from my standpoint, in her dreams they communicate. I mean, like in a specific, like it's oddly, it's...
I know more than I should.
Yes. Like, she'll go about her dream, and all of a sudden, she'll look at him, and he'll look at her, and he'll be like, who are you? You know, and then it's, like, more surreal than, like, what a dream should be. Like, it's like there's communication there. There's some sort of connection there that...
And it's scary. For Sherbie struggles, it honestly freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah, because you will have literal, almost conversation, not full conversations all the time. I mean, it'll just be, like, a 1 or 2 word thing, but, like, as soon as you both realize you're dreaming and it's like a like you...
It's something like we'll be like...
It's like you wake up. And that's just...
moment.
And I did bring this up that all this kind of started around the time that you started posting on TikTok. And I don't quote me on this, but I read like a long time ago that like you physically cannot just imagine somebody's face. Like you've seen somebody, if you like dream of like a face, you've seen that face at some point in your life. So it's a possibility that this person may have seen you at one point and somehow...
To add also context when I say this, I am in therapy for a bunch of other things. I've talked about with my therapist, like, am I losing it? Because that's how, like, I know you were like, I don't think you're losing it when I was talking about it, because you're being very supportive and going like, no, that shit happens, dog. You hear about that type of shit happening all the time online. And I was like talking to my therapist, and we did do, we talked, and he was like, I don't think this is unhealthy. He's more new age, I will say, as a therapist. Very professional, I will say. But, like, we talk about, like, Taylor Swift songs when the new album drops. That. And, like, what song are you feeling right now?
I love that.
He knew before you did that this was more than just a, like, I don't want to say more than just crush because it's just a crush, but where it was not just a silly, like, oh, celebrity crush. Because I was, like, when the album first dropped, it was a lot more of the sad, like, my relationship is ending and it's over. Because I was related to those music at the time. And then he was like, what are you feeling right now? I'm like, guilty as sin, talking about the like new Taylor Swift song. He's like, oh I know, because he's also a big Swiftie. He's like, is this about Pookie? I'm like,
I'm sorry I don't.
And he says Pookie.
I love that.
And he says it so seriously.
Is this
like,
about Pookie?
Is this about Pookie? How does Pookie make you feel?
I love that. Anyway.
And so I talk about it, and he's very like, because like I mentioned, like you saying, like, he's like, well, it is. He's like, I don't rule out universal possibilities. Because he met his wife several different times. Like for him, they met several different times over the course of like 10 years. So for him, he believes in like the red string theory.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So for him, he's very like, yeah, no shit, fuck it up, bitch. Obviously, well,
you see those pictures of people who are like, oh, this photo was taken, and this person here is my grandmother, and in the background is my grandfather, and they met like 10 years later, and like they got married. Like that shit happens. I mean, I believe in cosmic like phenomenons like that. Like I feel like things are meant to. I don't know how to word it exactly. Like you have a purpose in life, and I feel like there's like things fall into place when they need to. And
we just talked about that with all the shit going on with me now.
Right.
It's kind of insane where it's like I've always, I don't want to say this sounds so bratty with the way I say it. I get my way.
Absolutely.
And I don't mean that in a bratty. I want my way, but it's like things genuinely always work out for me.
Oh, absolutely.
In a way, and not just in like, this is for the best way. It's no, I wanted this and I got this.
Yes.
Either through hard work or chance. I worked at, and I can't say what company, I worked at my favorite gaming company at one point. And that was something I've always dreamed about.
Did you sign an NDA?
I did.
Yeah. No wonder.
Yeah. No, it's like an air.
No, I believe that. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Otherwise I'd be like, fuck this company now. And it's not even so much the company I worked for, it's the bigger one that owns it is what I'm so heartbroken about, because it's, I need to be careful my mic there. It is genuinely, I'm gonna get emotional, it is a franchise that I love, it is a company I love, and it's sad to see what it is now, and that really hurt. But I did get to do that. I did get to work for them. I did get to be able to do this. And that is something, I got that at 21.
Yeah, it's a really cool experience, honestly.
Yeah, it was the fact that they thought I was talented enough to be able to do this.
Right.
Even just for like part of the internship and then working outside of this situation where it wasn't like hands-on, but I was helping other people who are hands-on, was a very, I'm here. This is a foot in the door, and I realized it wasn't the door I wanted. And then I started this.
That's one thing I can appreciate about you is like you can like have something and then just be like, I don't really want that, and then like
move on.
Yeah, that's super, like a lot of people can't do that, and I think that's super cool that you can, honestly, because I'm one of those people that can't do that. Well, I mean, I'm terrible when it comes to being like, but I'm such a people pleaser, man. I terribly.
And I think it's because I used to be, and then so many times of me people pleasing got me into the issues I have now, where I've gone, fuck it, I'm looking out for me. I
think the one issue I run into is having children.
It is much harder for you to be able to be.
I have to look out for them before I can myself. Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love my children. I'm not saying like, oh, I wish I didn't. No, I love my kids. I would not change it for the world having my kids. But becoming a mother, you have to learn to adapt to a lot of things, different things, especially.
Well,
I mean,
and if you were able to like say like when this blows up, and if I was to front your bills and shit, you probably would be more about, oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you probably.
But you don't have that option.
I'm sitting at a point in my life right now where I do kind of have to just ride it out. I mean, unfortunately, but I'm okay. I mean, like, I'm not trying to make this sound like I'm in danger or something. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I'm doing good. It's just
when you have a shit boss, sometimes you wish you could be like,
fuck you, but no, I've got to do my work. I got to take care of my kids. And like you said, if I need something, I get it. I get it done. Like, I am never late on my bills. I make sure my kids have food. I mean, no matter what, it is done.
You've gotten every guy you've wanted, even just we're talking outside like other things. Even if it's not always the best, but you do.
I'm a determined ass bitch when I want to be.
When you want sushi, you get sushi.
Fuck yeah.
Even if that's going like me going, you can be like, you feeling sushi, Ashlyn? And I'm like,
get sushi sometime. We should get sushi sometime.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Protein.
Sushi sounds good. Now you got me hungry.
We can get sushi.
Not right now. But...
No, I mean well, technically today, if you'd like, we can get sushi. Can I get some sushi?
Dude, I'm gonna have a busy ass day today. It's Friday. You know what that means?
It is Friday, baby.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Brain went, huh? We could get sushi today. Anyway.
They're gonna be like, get to the
Ooh, a mix of those noodles that I get with, I'm gonna get fat.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna pre.
I'm gonna pre. And that's another thing I'm gonna have to cut. I've noticed with guys when it comes to me. Guys want alternative girls, but not to act alternative.
They want the look. They don't want the, again, culture that comes with it.
I had a guy flat out, like, stop talking to me because I liked anime.
That's becoming such a norm now, though. Like, that drives me insane that people are so still against anime in general. I mentioned Nana because of my tattoo on my ankle. I was just about to say, you don't really even watch anime all that much. No. And, like, I love I'm a huge I just binge watch all the Studio Ghibli movies literally this last couple days with my kids, and they loved it. Oh my god. I remember my mom doing that growing up, and it's a core moment when you're a kid. Howl's Moving Castle was probably their, and Ponyo, obviously, given I watched Ponyo with them all the time. But little fishy in the sea. Yeah. The majority that I showed them, Howl's Moving Castle was the one that really caught their eye. I just watched which one was it for the first time? The one where the tiny. Oh, Arietti. Yes, I just watched that for the first time. Oh my god, it was so cute. I like. Did you think about my list
tier list when I made like put them, and you're like, why is this so high on her list? And when you watched it and then understood it.
Oh.
I think I have like number 3 on my list or some crazy shit.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Secret World area, when we were like our favorite Studio Ghibli movies, and I think like top 5, and we talked about it.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry, that like meshed into my brain.
You're like the meme of like all the like equations.
Literally, that is my brain all the time, dude. I obviously can't even remember my days. Yeah, that was a really good fucking movie. I will. And then I watched. Yeah, I watched all of them, dude.
I think my number 1 is still Up on Poppy Hill.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
It wasn't
in the options.
It's on HBO.
I watched it all on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
Yeah.
I have Max, where you can literally watch all of them.
I want to watch the new one they just came out with.
Oh, The Boy and the Heron?
Yeah.
I want to watch that a lot. It looks good. But yeah, sorry.
Anyway.
He was like... And then another guy was like, oh, I don't like your type of music. And it's like, that's goth culture, you prick. And like, the music wasn't even like, in my opinion, goth culture. I had one guy, because I had on my Spotify list, Taylor Swift. And he's like, I can't fucking stand Swifties. And I'm like, pump the brakes, baby boy.
Listen, brother.
Chill.
Brother in Christ, I need you to chill the
I'm not like,
out.
you know, like a crazy Swiftie. But I do appreciate Taylor Swift music, because I don't like that when Taylor drops an album, I relate to it. Especially this new one. It was very like, oh dear God.
Oh dear God. Oh great heavens.
Oh great heavens.
I'll admit I'm not huge on Taylor Swift, but I'll listen to it if you're listening to it, because like I'm not gonna tell you to shut your fucking music off. Like I'll jam to anything. She's not one I would just personally put on in my spare time.
Your dad loves her though.
My father. He's a saint. I love my dad.
Something new about Taylor will come out, and he'll shuffle into where I'm at.
He literally is on top of like what she is doing. My father is in his 50s. He's 53 now, I want to say. Retired ex-cop and military for 22 years. I mean, like, my dad's kind of a badass. And this man is such a softie for Taylor Swift.
The Eras tour came out in theaters.
Yeah, well, and on
Disney Plus.
And I went to his house one day, like it was probably like a week after it came out, and he went, "Did you watch this?" And I went, "No," and he was like, "It was so good."
I remember when it kicked, he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna wait for it's gonna come to streaming, so I'm just gonna wait." And I was like, "Oh, that's fair." Yeah. But I went to it in theaters because I was like, I couldn't get concert tickets because. The closest place was like Kansas City, where I was.
Tickets were insane though too, weren't they?
I couldn't get the cheap tickets because the queue. I was too late, basically. So I went to the theater, which was still very fun. I made like a ice cream bucket full of bracelets, and I like gave them out and traded. I did the whole. I wore my 1989 sweatshirt, and then I did little birds for that album on my face. Yeah. It was so cute. I slayed that. Yes. And so I came home. I want to say Christmas or no, March, because we were home for someone's birthday, and I told him like, oh yeah, I saw it in theaters, and he was like, was it amazing? Like on the couch next to me going like, it was good, right? Yeah. And I'm like, it was so good. No,
yeah, my dad is such a he's a guy. I mean, like, he's like get down in the dirt, like working on my car, building something, but when it comes to Taylor Swift, oof.
I remember when Lover came out, and he was like, Lover.
Oh my God, he hated that song.
And I was like, I thought about, and I thought it was really sweet. He was like, Lover.
My dad's so funny. Oh my God.
And I love that he's so comfortable with that too. It's great. I wish more guys were. Mm-hmm. And then, so guy hated on me for Taylor Swift. And then I made a comment saying I never actually have dyed my hair. I have bleached it, as we can tell with the blonde that's growing out here. No, that's not natural. But I was like, yeah, I've never done like a crazy like dye thing. And he was a more alternative guy. And he was like, how can you say you're part of the community if you've never like experimented with a hair dye?
Because you didn't try and kill your hair. Whatever, dude.
And it's like, can I just exist? Can I please just fucking exist today?
That's wild.
At this point, I'd prefer the nice titties comments over some guy going like, you're not this enough. You're not that enough. You didn't dye your hair. I had one guy mention, oh my God, my height. I'm so sick of guys talking about my height. Like 5'5" is not tall. It's not short in my opinion, really either for a woman. I think it's literally like average height, and I never get that's like a normal height. I get always one or the other. You're too tall.
5'5"?
Yeah,
it's too tall.
I've had 5'7" guys tell me I'm too tall.
Maybe I'm just crazy, but like that. I don't know.
And then some guys are like, well, you're like too short. Like guys who are like 6 foot and stuff, be like, you're too short. And it's like, I wear heels a lot, I will add to that, but it's still kind of like,
I mean, that's just insane. 5'5" being too tall. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm 5'11". Like that.
You are tallest.
I am taller than most. I mean, actually, it's becoming more common for women to be taller.
I think that's the area we live in.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, I don't know. I've seen like some
we
TikToks.
Get cornbread Midwest.
Yeah, for real though.
And maybe it is. Maybe I am short now.
All the women in my family are tall though.
But, like you would think I'm like 5'2" or something with how they talk. Like I'm Wolverine's height in the comics type behavior.
And wasn't that a joke in the newest movie? I saw a clip of it.
Yes.
Oh, bleep it out.
No, it's fine. It's such a minor.
I was gonna say I just saw a little clip of it on TikTok. It didn't seem like anything.
At this
huge.
Point, it's like, I'm sorry, you made it this far in the video.
Sorry, little off topic. Did you see that NSYNC renamed their song on YouTube "Bye Bye Bye" from the Wolverine and Deadpool? Like, really?
They gotta do something ever since Justin Timberlake ruined his tour.
He's gonna ruin the Trolls World Tour.
Yeah, I'm really struggling with the can I just be enough?
Right.
And it's to get a little serious again, it's really a struggle to think, and maybe just anxiety because I've been with someone for 7 years. What if I'm not good enough for another one of those? Like, what if that was it for me? Like that type of. Don't look at the camera when I say that. It's sad to think about, but it's like, and I don't want to think it's true, but yeah, it's like something that's like, it's like, oh my god, it's just gonna be my life now where I'm not good enough for people. I'm not good enough for my YouTube videos. I'm not good enough for boys. I'm not good enough for anything, and that's something I'm working through. But it's definitely
it's a hard hit.
Yeah, I delete all the dating apps after that video because of it. Because I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this negative feeling anymore. Even the positive ones were not worth the negative feelings.
No.
Which is why I don't read my own comment section anymore. I have you look at it first, and then you'll be like, you can reply to this one.
I'm very strict about it.
I'm okay with that, to be honest. I think I needed that after the Fallout video.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Y'all were mean.
I just didn't like 76.
And nobody, I'm sorry, you can't lie to me and say you did like 76 because it's actual ass, but that's another topic.
Your game broke within the first 5 minutes.
Literally, like I was in the tutorial and it done broke. And
then I got called like a dumb bitch basically, like 2,000 times.
Yeah. Because you didn't like a video game.
It's not like I was like, this game's just a piece of shit because I think it's a piece of shit. I gave reasons and examples.
Exactly. There was literal video. You were trying to place something down and it was floating midair and you couldn't even grab it again. Like, there is literal so many different things about the game that was just awful.
And I love Fallout.
Oh, yeah.
I had so many people say, like, oh, you're just on the hype train for the show. And it's like, I've played every Fallout. I've played the shitty PC ones from back in the day.
Right.
I love Fallout. It's like genuinely like, I love it as much as I love X-Men probably. I don't, actually that's not true. I love X-Men. I got a tag on my skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But for a video game, I love Fallout as a video game. I
think it's genuinely like the idea behind it and the way that they made it come to life.
God, the aesthetics, the community with it, and I'm not super involved in the mod community like as I make mods, but I talk a lot of people in it, and I genuinely love Fallout. And it'd be ripped apart because I didn't like the online game,
right?
Which it's like, but there was so many other male YouTubers who said the same thing, and I didn't see as much of the hate. It was very like, am I getting hate because I'm a small channel, or am I getting hate because I'm a woman? And I didn't like to think of either situation like that. I don't want to assume that like, oh, I'm a woman, so I'm getting this much hate. But sometimes it's like, yeah, I think I am. Genuinely think I am.
You have those trolls out there that are just pure woman haters. I swear to God.
guys with no profile pictures, no content whatsoever. We're talking about my appearance,
right?
My lisp and stutter that I was in speech therapy for 6 years, talking about how I talk. I was expecting it. I was expecting it. Later on though.
Oh yeah, the way that video blew up as quick as it did was kind of insane. And the amount of comments on it, there was like 76 comments on it at least.
And those are the ones I've approved.
Yeah.
There's like 70 more that are held for review because they're so nasty.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just kind of what comes with the territory, unfortunately. I know. You know, I mean,
and that's what I said. I was expecting it, just not so soon.
Right.
And so all at once.
Right.
And then later on as the video, like a couple days went by, I did get a lot of nice comments after that happened. The hate always comes first, I know that. But it was definitely ooh.
I have noticed though they just kind of flocked away after that though. Like your more recent videos are nicer comments, and
it's because I hurt their feelings on their little video game.
Yeah.
I hurt the baby's feelings.
I love the fact that you did your one, you know, your video yourself, and then we did ours together, and just
I did 2 videos, and it was
bananas.
Well, then it's like literally, I didn't even show all the in the first video all the breaks I had in that game. How like immersion breaking and bad it was for me. I was trying to be nice the first time, and then the second time I was like, no.
Brutal. Well, she had me on there too. Yeah. I'm just like, this is shit.
I was like, and the game proved me right again and again and again, and I loved how I edited that part.
Yeah,
it's so good. You know, and for someone, I had no video editing skills before I started this channel. And I like to think I'm starting to.
You're building up. You're getting there.
Better.
Yeah.
Even if it's simple editing.
Absolutely.
I do want to hire an editor every fucking day, though. Every day I think about it. And I can't wait for that. So yeah, that's Sherbie struggling.
Struggling every day, man. But we're getting through
Struggle
it.
bus.
The struggle bus.
Yeah. I didn't know what you were trying to do there. I was like, you gonna punch me? What are you doing?
When have I ever raised my fucking fist?
When you're dressed like this, it's. Hey, I'll get. Sorry.
Oh shit.
I'll get the bat.
You lost me. I was gonna come up with some quip, but
anyways, hopefully this video will be out in a couple days after this one. And yeah,
it'll be fun. We've got quite a few videos lined up to come.
Don't come.
Cool.
I'm gonna come.
Came.
Anyways,
yeah.
My name's Princess Sherbert.
I'm Fajiggles.
Thanks for watching. Mwah!